Welcome back, Patriots, as we continue our playthrough of Ultimate General American Revolution from the American perspective. This episode, we are seeing ourselves trying to move up the Hudson River Valley to take Fort Ticonderoga, which they have asked me to do with 69 days left. New officers or new soldiers of the British has been reported. Now, this is a significant fort to take. Historically, this thing, a little background for you. This was taken by both Ethan Allen and Benedict Arnold. They really didn't have to do anything. There wasn't a fight for it. But when they did, they got lots of cannon that then Henry Knox, who was just a bookseller at the time, has to bring across in the winter across the mountains, the Green Mountains. Ethan Allen's men, by the way, were named the Green Mountain Boys. Brought across the mountains all the way over to Boston to lay siege to Boston. It was quite the engineering feat. Henry Knox then becomes the head of the artillery. Later on, he becomes the first Secretary of War under President George Washington. So we're in a bit of a thing, trying to recreate this, make our way up to this massive. Notice it is a level 3 fort as opposed to level 2 fort. These are much, much more difficult to get. We're going to try to take Fort Saratoga and weaken this army more in the process. The one good thing is we actually have ammunition now with our supply wagon, so we can actually maybe fight. Something disappointing that I have found is I was trying to see if I could change the names of these, because these names like Bendakota, look at that. It's not even a real circle. This is the part that really disappoints me with the game. Overall, fun game. I like it. But they say they put in historical effort, but then they let people, gamers who bought early access and others, enter in names of people. So you get random names that have nothing to do. Like Derek Delgado is not a name that you would find in the Continental Army. And there are so many officers that you could have used historically to plug in. Just as I mentioned already, the game Liberty or Death from the Super Nintendo, there's so many there they could have plugged in. I was hoping to change some of these to be named after those officers, but unfortunately I can't. That's got to be a mark against the development team, but we're still going to play through and have some fun with the game because it's fun. We can ignore the names and not worry about it. So we left off where we are trying to surround Boston. We did have Portsmouth, but they've taken it back. They took Fort St. Stephen's back. They took Middleborough back. I'm hoping that the forces we have here, although small, can keep them busy enough, which we got to get Kingston going here. They need to come up and help us. Keep them small enough to where we can defeat Ticonderoga, then head back to worry about Boston before the map opens up even more and they come after New York, which will be their next destination. But we will also see Canada open up and things get a little sticky if Boston's still around. So our goal is to try to wipe out Boston soon. But first we're going to take Ticonderoga because we are also working on developing our Army Innovation, which will give us another general, either Benedict Arnold, Artemis Ward. We can use both of these guys to create new generals that can move around the map to create new battles and see what's going on. So that can give us one to worry about holding the Hudson River, and Washington we can bring back over to defeat the British. That also buys us time to potentially get the Continental Army where we can start building regular troops as opposed to just having to worry about the militia, which are not as good. So actually here it gives us new companies. Nice. We're going to get the 3rd New Jersey under Elias Dayton, who is a real officer, and John Stark, who is a real officer. See, they find these real officers in von Steuben. Why do they not? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But I believe that's also going to allow us to build regulars as well, which is super important if we're going to take on the British. So without further ado, let's see what we've got. Let's get Imes up here. They are loading up in this fort. That's not good for us. We are going to try to set ourselves up by getting around a little bit, which will hopefully avoid some of the issues. Oh, we need to get you back out there too. We need all hands on deck for this. Well, if they're going to come fight us here, we will gladly do that. 1,900, 4,500. We do not have cannons outside of a little bitty one. They have a bunch in the fort. Ooh, this is going to be a bloody battle to take Saratoga, but we have to do it, and we have to do it in a way that demolishes and devastates these 1,900 men so we can weaken Ticonderoga. If they retreat back there, it's an even harder fort to get. So let's see how we do. And here we are at the Battle of Albany, but we're going to hopefully be taking Fort Saratoga, which is looking kind of ominous, and they have so much artillery. But if we can devastate these guys, it'll just, oh, it's going to be hard. This is going to be tough. So what are we looking at? We know they're lined up here, but look at that. Level 2 fort, all good to go. This is going to be tough. We could, well, they're going to move around because we have some regulars over there. Here's Washington and our guys. We have more regulars here, which is good. But I think we need to make sure we save them for the fort. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to get the militia up here. This militia, you guys get around here. And then Washington, they're going to be coming at us, I bet. You get there, and let's start our march around the fort. Fort battles can take a while to get set up, but you want to do it well. Because if you don't do it well, you will pay. We don't want to get too close to that fort, though. Ooh. Let's move up a little. This hill's perfect. If we could get them to... Oh, they are coming at us. It's a detachment of skirmishers. Maybe this is a good thing. Remember to hold, because when you hold, you get that kneeling, they become more effective. Alright, let's continue to move around. Where are we at? Oh, they went back to the fort. And they're laying into us over here. Alright, let's move back some. Get out of their range. We are going to have to do a lot of maneuvering in this battle. But we're going to do it right. We're not going to let them goad us into rushing. A long trip this way. Are they still firing at us? Oh, no, they're firing at us here now. Okay, where's George? George, get up here. No, don't waste your artillery fire. Oh, we're not close enough to do anything else, though. You guys got to get there to blast away at this. We need you close enough to do that. Oh, get away. Come on, push the skirmishers back. Maybe we can intimidate them into surrendering? Maybe. Probably not. Because why would they? Oh, they got some artillery out of the walls. That could help us. Oh, but they got more there. Goodness. Man, this is going to be tough. Let's go ahead and move in. We're going to hope to wipe out this artillery here. Move the militia up. This is their weak spot. Okay, get rid of the little skirmishers. Unfortunately, this battle, we are not going to be able to surround this fort because we have to focus on these guys here. We did shatter their skirmishers. That's a good thing. How are we doing up here? We drove off some of their... No, go back. Don't go crazy. Hold. All right. We've caused some trouble there at the gates. That means we got to move in and see. We're going to move along this way, see if it works. There we go. We got another one to leave. Fire at these guys. All of you, fire at them. Concentrate the fire. Hope that we get a flanking bonus. And drive these 18 men out. We're going to have to charge at these guys soon. Oh, there we go. We are hurting them. They are leaving. Push in. Push in. We got to surrender. This is going well. Let's slow it down a little bit. George, get up there. Oh, no. Just get up there a little closer. They're leaving here. That's a good sign. We are moving in. We're falling back. We have friendly fire going on. Fire at them. Get in. Get in. You. Fire at them. George, you're needed over here. We've almost got this one. Now we're firing at behind them. But again, this is... Oh, who surrendered? One of theirs. Got two to surrender. Problem is they're holding up over there on that end of the fort. Who are these guys? Oh, they retreated there. They are retreating. Okay, we got another to surrender. This is good because they don't get those guys back. We will not give those guys back to them anytime soon. Not until Boston's taken care of. We have to try to route some more. Oh. Okay, move into the fort. Got another surrender. This is good. We got another one. Move them back. Now we got to get in and actually surround them inside the fort. There we go. Now they're going to flee. We have to hold. Get as many of them as you can. Here's one down here. We got another one here. Oh, this is so nice. Surrender. Oh, that's 100 of them getting away. We got another one here, though. How'd their artillery do? Only 14 kills, but they weakened that part. Oh, they're fleeing out of there. Get back there. We got to get that artillery. Come on. Get the artillery. Everything else is looking good. Those guys can leave. We're not going to worry about them. This is where if you have dragoons, it's really helpful because they can just hunt down any of these routing units and absolutely decimate them. All right. Both of these should surrender. If they don't surrender, they will be shattered. So all's well in this battle. That could have been a lot worse. I was worried about that, but let's see what our end results are. Okay, we took 600 losses, but wow, we inflicted some heavy losses on them. 1,100. Okay, that's really, really good. And we got rid of some of their artillery. These units are so beat up, they should not... Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 captured units that started at 120 or 102. That's fantastic. And then they've got one who's still two in good shape still, but we destroyed two, so these will not be coming back either. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a little over 700 men potentially that are going to retreat back. But that's okay. Well done on that fort. Let's see what happens with the support. Oh, wow. I hope, they've got more in the fort that are going to be leaving. Oh, they got decimated. That's so good. So good. Where are these guys going? Okay. This unit is hurt. We're going to move them back to Albany. Does Albany have recruits? Albany does have recruits. We got to move our guys up. Bennington is not quite up to strength yet, but we may need them anyways. Okay. You head in there. We've got plenty of soldiers. We're going to scout ahead with Washington. What did we capture? Got lots of good stuff here. Lots of good stuff. Woo! Okay, Saratoga is captured. As the sun rose over the American countryside, we launched a surprise attack on the Saratoga fort. With the element of surprise on our side, we captured well-stocked, what did we get? 10 and 9 mortars. So I don't really use mortars in this game. I know they could be really good against forts. So maybe we'll add those later, but at the moment, not a prime concern. Let's see what we have up here. Not enough resources for production. So these require more iron and wood, which plays into the whole region thing. So this region has furs. This one has copper. This one down here has iron. Now we have lots of money, which is good, but we don't have many materials, which is bad. Because if we could, we can increase this with mining infrastructure to get our iron supply up, which we will get to later on. But we are currently working on carpenter shops, which will increase what we get as far as supplies. So maybe we need to build another carpenter shop. They give us more materials, so getting a lot of those early can be very beneficial, as well as recruiting houses and other things. Our loyalty's all good, but we're going to get some more carpenter shops. Later in the game, probably won't be too big of an issue if we do it right and do it well. Okay, so they have 1,500 at Fort Ticonderoga. We have 4,400. That's not bad. We did well last time, but that was a level 2 fort. We're going to move around, and we're going to come from the side because we also want to see what Fort Frederick has up here. Or if we can bait them to come at us while these guys are refilling, resupplying. Oh, we have cannons. We need him up there. Hey, we got a 7th rate brig. Again, not going to matter. Move everybody into position. Let's just take a look. What does Fort Frederick have? Washington's on a scouting mission here. 1,300. So we do not want to go after them first because they will retreat to the stronger fort. We can handle Fort 1. Montgomery's captured. Wait. Oh, yeah. And fort was repaired in Montgomery. Saratoga was captured, which Saratoga, later in the war, Saratoga is going to be the battle that brings the French into the war. So it's a good thing we got it, I guess. Not that it's going to matter in the game, but in real life it did. All right, I think we're ready for this. We're going to get our troops ready. George is going to lead the attack on. Oh, they're coming at us again. Even better. Even better. If we can make sure Fort Frederick doesn't get involved in this fight. Are they involved in it? They are not. Oh. So we have 674. Then in the fort, they're even weaker because these guys came out. They only have 65, 190, 605. We have everybody with 2 units that will come in as reinforcements. This looks good. This looks very good for us. Here we go, Fort Ticonderoga, 27th of June, 1775. Notice this fort. This is much more difficult. You can't flank these nearly as easy. They're all stone, so it's going to be important that we hopefully get these guys to not retreat back into the fort. And you'll see why when we take a look at the fort. Look at this. That's a lot more difficult. Now, it's not... The last time I played, I believe it was a level 4, I guess. This is not as strong. It doesn't have quite the embankments. So that's different. Good for us. Bad for them. But this is a lot harder. You can't just charge in anywhere. You have to go in specifically in these areas. You can blast away, but that's going to take us a while. So let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. That's not good. You can combine units, but you cannot combine units that are of different types. So the militia and the regulars cannot be combined, unfortunately. So they have their unit there. Let's see what we've got. We have militia here. They will do well. We do have some artillery. Got 2 more militias. Get them ready to go up there and fight. And 2 more. So the militia's job is going to be to take out that unit, while our other guys are going to go ahead and start moving around. And then we have more help on the way. So let's deploy. Gonna do a little pause just to get our... Oh, that's the tactical view. I don't really like it. I see what they were trying to do with it, but if you keep scrolling out, you get that. It's not as functional as I think they hoped it would be. So we're getting everybody in position here. We do have artillery. Get them there. And then just in case they try to come at them, this guy's not going to be useful. You guys move up. We do want them to come at us. So let's hope they do. Hopefully we're in a good setup here. We are going to try to get around the fort though, because if they're occupying that, we want to go around that fort and try to hit the spots that are unoccupied. If we can get back here and get in the fort, they are in trouble. So that's what we're going to try to do. What do we got over here? Moving in. Good job. Oh, we have some more people. I didn't even see these guys. Get up there. Did they take... Oh, they took that part of the fort. Oh, they spread out completely. Okay, that means they're probably not going to be here anymore. So we do have to bring up the artillery. Let the artillery hammer away. You guys stay back here. We have more reinforcements, I think, that finally made their way. We're going to concentrate the fire on one section of the fort, I believe. Makes the most sense. But we are going to surround the fort to keep them spread out. Here we go. Got some more troops. More militia. Yay. Okay. Oh, they're outside of the fort. They haven't gone in, so they're very thin. Very thin in the fort. We're already able to blast away at them. Oh, this is fantastic. Let's get up there. Get up there. They don't have the fort covered. Good deal. All right, try to trap them. Move these guys in. Further. Get up there. Who do we? Yeah, you're not fighting. That's right. They have a harder time. So we have a harder time attacking. By the same token, they have a harder time getting out and getting back into the fort. Now, some of them did get in over there, but they are so spread out. Oh, they're over here as well. Fantastic. And then they're running. See, they're so thin up there. That's not going to do much. They just don't have the numbers. And that is a good thing for us. I'd rather use the militia and save the regulars. The regulars will be much, much more beneficial to do the heavy assault. Oh, what did we get? Did we shatter somebody? I missed that one. I wish you could click on it after the initial report goes away. All right, let's move in. We are going to capture these. That might be enough to make them surrender, actually. Oh, we have a wounding. Our artillery are doing their jobs. We're going to move them a little closer. You guys get around. We're trying to trap them. We do not want them to fall back to that other fort, if at all possible. It's kind of like the orders at Gettysburg that Lee gave to Ewell. Wrong war, but you know, if at all practicable, take that hill. When talking about Culp's Hill. Oh, we got somebody. 55 of them still. That's a good one. The artillery is doing their job. They do more to wreck morale, I think, than anything. Oh, they're coming out at us. They're trying to bust out. Okay. We have to get these guys that are out of the fort. Got a couple more surrendered. Oh, but then they re-surrendered. No. Go get these guys up here. And you guys go take care of them as well. Okay. They're falling back. Man, they have a lot of guys outside of their fort. Not the brightest move in the world. Move you guys forward. You guys stay up there. You can hit them in the back. Who do we get? Shattered a unit. 2 units. Yeah, they don't have much left. Fort Saratoga was a very big win for us. Hey, we got another surrendered unit. How are we working on that fort? Still haven't destroyed them. We are pushing them back. Almost. There we go. Push them back. Let's get rid of that artillery. Oh, all of our militia. They're all getting pushed back. Let's get some regulars up there. Who do we get? They unsurrendered. It's all right. Can we get up here now? They're almost done. There we go. Man, got another surrender. 48 of them. Okay, time to move in. The fort is ours. In fact, we can just... There we go. Victory! Shattered a unit. Get up there, double quick. Got some to surrender. Did we get some more? Got some more. Get that artillery. Get it. Get those guys. They're all running. They're running. Shattered. You guys get back. Shattering the artillery. Shattered the artillery. Get that artillery. Chase them down. We want to end this. Here, let's officially capture the fort. While we're doing this, speed that up. Can you charge at them? Do you have enough energy? You do not. You do not either. Come on, we want your cannon. Leave your cannon behind. Blast them. Look, we got the fort. Yay, there we go. See, look at this. This shows, oh, there was so much promise. It's still a fun game. Disappointing that it didn't get completely finished. But, okay, we did take some heavy losses in that. We dealt out more. We shattered several units. We captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. And we destroyed another 1, 2, 3 units. Everything left is very weak, which hopefully bodes well for us for taking the next fort up the Hudson River, securing it. We will need to leave some units over here, but by that time we will hopefully be able to build some more units and some Continentals. That's where our money's going to start taking a hit, though. Now we get to see what they left behind. Let's move in to the fort. Fort Frederick will be next. Imes gets the promotion. Oh, no. 580. Okay. That's not that bad. But when they get there, they sometimes go crazy and just start taking everything. 356 prisoners. We could exchange some prisoners, but I don't really want to. Oh, we got another promotion. This is a good sign for us. How are these guys doing? Still not there. No one's come after us yet, but there's that 580. What did we get? Ticonderoga is captured. 10 4-pounder guns. Okay, so that's fine, because once we get these Continentals, we will definitely... Oh, that wasn't ours. Okay. How are we doing on the research to get our new general? I would really like... almost. I really would like to know what's going on over there, but if we take Fort Frederick, we can then march our way back over, taking these places, which aren't really worth having, but I'm not going to turn them away. Oh, Ticonderoga. Loyalty is low. So we need a militia unit that's not got any experience to go take care of that. Here they come again. Let's do this. Let's get them. 1,400 to 3,700. Take them out. Now we get to see the second battle, Fort Ticonderoga, here as we try to take yet the last of the Hudson River forts. See, there's no river. It's just a road. So the river runs dry when you fight a battle. They have the rivers in Ultimate General Civil War, so I don't know. That's a fantastic game, by the way. Go play it. Play this one too, but if you want more accuracy, that one, they took their time on. This one, I think they were kind of forced by some higher ups, probably. Okay, so they got a lot of troops there. We have our troops all spread out. We got to try to get soldiers over there fast. There's our small little unit, but they're experienced. So they're not going to have many people in the fort. We don't need to worry about them. We need to worry about this group. And that's what we're going to try to flank and hit them hard. So let's go ahead and start moving up. We know they're there. They're going to come at us. So we're going to meet them. Is this all we have? Thought I had more true. Oh, there they are. It's like, I know we got enough that we can heavy flank Get these guys up. Alright, you guys, move up there. Our goal is to stretch them. The fort we're not too worried about. We have the numbers, but we want to knock out these cannons. We definitely need to knock out the cannon. See, I think the cannons being not devastating as far as number of men lost is probably a pretty accurate thing, historically speaking. Because these are not rifled cannon, like what you get with the American Civil War. By that time you have grooves in the cannons. The rifled cannons make them so much more accurate at a longer range. So it's probably pretty realistic as far as not being overly devastating. Oh, we have more troops. Get the militia up there. Get them there for now. Who do we have back here? Get our cannon closer to the fort. No, don't chase them. We want to surround them. We want this ends now. This ends now. If we can take all of these guys out, that'll be very, very good for us when it comes to going after Boston later. Who do we have over here? We have these guys moving up, taking their sweet time. That lets these guys rest, though, so that's okay. The cannon are moving up. We got more militia. George, get up there. We must rally the troops. Oh, wow. They can't even all fit in the fort. They do have some cannon, though. Get in the trees. Get in. Wait, why are you going that way? You're right there. The way they maneuver some of these guys too, not the best. Okay, now they're not crossing. We are resting. We're going to start getting our artillery into the fight. We're going to be maneuvering these guys around. They are our regulars. We're going to move these guys around because, again, the goal here is to capture some redcoats. Oh, they're coming at us with their artillery regiment without their cannon. That makes perfect sense. Well, they're useless. We have our 48 men. They can be the guard for the cannon. Part of me wants to see if I could bait them to come out. All right. The trap is almost set. We are going to close the gaps, though. The gaps get closed this time. Where's that other? Oh, they're not going to get closed because they're too big. All right, let's move in. Need to slide back around this way, I guess. Slide over. There we go. The battle rages. Oh, we got somebody to surrender? Oh, they got him back. Oh, that's all right. They're still running. They don't have anywhere to go. They're running right at us everywhere. We did it right this time. Oh, they're going to get out. Oh, they got out. Tighten that up, guys. Tighten that up. more we close in on them, the tighter it gets. You guys come over here. Oh, got one. Get them out of there before they go back. Again, on the forts, you flanking fire is big. It helps when they just stand out there like idiots. But if you can flank them, it makes them run, it hits their morale. You can surround if you need to attack with enough men. Militia. See, the militia, they just cannot stand up to this fight. Fire at them. We shattered an artillery battery. We got another one to surrender. Get them out of there. They can't have much left. Get in that gap. Fill the gap. Oh, 3 units. 3 companies. Let's continue to fill. There we go. They are running. All right, here they come. There goes 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. There goes 4. Oh, that's the big one. Are they going to get out? They're going to get out. No, they didn't. Got them all. Let's look at the aftermath. 396. They lost over half. Good deal. I think now we head towards the forts and see what we can do as far as Boston goes. What's the verdict here? Oh, nobody got out. That's right. Even better. Okay. You are going to stay in Ticonderoga. That helps prevent any kind of rebellion. We don't want to lose it. We do not want to go back after them. Okay. Do we need muskets? We're not going to use Charleville. No, we're going to keep the money. We are going to have to start rebuilding our army, though. This army is in no shape with 3,100 men to take out Boston. Oh, I forgot about our supply wagon. Oops. Good thing we didn't run out of ammunition. How are we doing over here? We still have these, so we can use Hatfield. Actually, why can I not? There we go. Let's add. Ooh, look at that. 1,800 brown besses. Nice. That will be. We use the brown besses for the regulars, though. As soon as we're able to build a regular, we will build Continentals, and they will get the brown besses. We will upgrade our brown besses up here. The different regular units. Ellis is a militia. Militia. Here we go. Oh, we can't do it here, though. Okay, Fort Frederick is captured. We got guns. All right, let's see. Who do we want to leave behind for a little bit? I guess you. Then we're going to make our way over to... Oh, yeah, we got to go all the way down here. Let's go to Bennington. We can pick back up Albany's guys. Probably need to build some more recruiting houses. That would be a good... Albany does have a pretty decent population. Kingston's even better, though. Maybe we'll do Kingston. You get the recruiting house. New Haven. Oh, that one. There we go. And how are we on? We need 40 building materials. Okay. All right, we're getting the army back into play. Fort Frederick. Those 2 forts will hold. What do we have? 2 cigars. Woohoo. The foreign affairs, these foreign relations, I don't really know because I've yet to even actually see. When I played through the first time, no one sent me any regiments, so I don't know what good they did. Here shows us where we're at in the campaign. We do have more points than them at the moment, but their navy is formidable. And they have a slight numeric advantage over us, which they should. Do we go after Rice, or do we just make our way over towards... Oh, no, somebody's getting attacked. Somebody getting attacked? What's getting attacked? Oh, the Olive Branch Petition. Oh, we're in 1775 still. Yeah, no declaration yet. In a final attempt to avert war between Great Britain and the 13 colonies in America, the Second Continental Congress adopted the Olive Branch Petition. This reaffirmed American loyalty to Great Britain and beseeched King George III to prevent further conflict. However, King George has refused to even read it and declared us all traitors. Not good. All right, you get in. Bennington have anything for us? No. Okay. Let's go down to Hatfield. Washington, you get up on the mountains. What do we have here? Oh. We got to be getting close to the new general. That's good news. Oh, we could take Rice. Let's take Fort Rice. We're going to get Hatfield. You guys can come join us. What do we get? Prying eyes of the respective armies, representatives from continental British forces met clandestinely. They cautiously agreed to temporary truce facilitate. Oh, no. What do we have with prisoners? Oh, wow, we got lots of prisoners. Fort Ticonderoga has a lot of prisoners. We could get 1,500 for 200 soldiers. Now, we run the risk, if they capture any of these locations, they get those soldiers back for free. We have 21 of ours in there, so that doesn't really do us any good. We're going to hang on to them for now. We don't need the money, so we're not going to give them any advantage. We're going to do one more fight here, and then we will get ourselves set up for the next go-around. Choi, you need to go refit. Go ahead and go down to Hatfield. Somebody's getting attacked. What is that? I hope it's just the naval battle. Portsmouth's already gone. That's Falmouth. I didn't even realize we had Falmouth. Huh. Okay. Hennings, we don't need you. We'll let the regulars get some rest. What do we get? Civilian muskets. Whoop-de-doo. All right, you guys go after Rice. Fort Rice it is. It's a level 1 fort. All artillery's with the militia anyways. Boom. 670. This will be a quick battle. So Bennington, not a problem. What do they have? They have a few cannon outside the fort. And that's it. I don't know why they show us at the beginning and then they take them away. They shouldn't show us now. So we know there's only 600 men in there. You need to stay back here. You also. This is going to be a militia fight. There's no reason for us to get anybody else involved. None whatsoever. The militia should be able to handle this. Who we got up here? And then regulars. Okay, let's start the battle. Get up there. Get into the clearing. If they come at us, that's fine. We welcome them to come at us. We know the drill. We got to get around them. This is important because all of these that we attack now are going to end up back in Boston eventually, potentially. Or they could come back to threaten Ticonderoga when they start sending troops in from Canada. But that's where our new general will come into play. All right, get lined up. They're already firing at us. Oh, here they come. Here come the skirmishers. Trying to mess with our artillery. That's a smart play. How's our flanking force doing? The regulars staying back here. We'll move them up a little bit. George, rally the troops. You know, Washington in real life had so many close calls on the battlefield. He lost a lot of battles tactically. Now, that could be partially due to his tactical skill. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that he was facing an army that was more experienced and better trained. But, man, his leadership was second to none. And that showed by the way that his men fought for him, and just he kept that army together like nobody else could. All right. This should be enough to surround them. Don't rout. Militia. That's why we are going to upgrade a lot of these units, or we're just going to leave them by the wayside when we get a chance. Any of our units actually fighting are going to be Continentals, the militia, only when needed. Otherwise, they will be garrison troops because we don't need them. They just run away in battle. Who do we get? We shattered, surrendered. Good deal. We have our militia fleeing. Get up there. There they go, running away. Now, granted, we also have worse muskets than them. Another reason they should be doing better than us. I guess we'll get you guys over here. What do we have back here? Oh, our supply wagons have arrived. Get them up here. Oh, I have... Okay. Get in there. This one's not as smooth as I was hoping, because we got these poorly ranged civilian muskets. But we have the overwhelming numbers that should see us pull it. Don't run away. Now we got to get you guys there to protect George. There we go. Got somebody to surrender. Get out of there. Get out of there before you go back. Don't let them out. There we go. Get these guys. They rout. All right, now that the retreat is on, we got one, and let's go ahead and speed that up, and there we go. Took them out. One step closer to Boston. Let's clean up this one. See what we have going on. Delgado's another one who's going to... All right, you join the garrison. They're already strengthening back up quickly. These are the guys we care more about. We want them to have brown besses because we have plenty of them now. Can't make our own yet, but if we keep beating the British, we'll be fine. Hey, New Haven and Falmouth. A revolutionary newspaper helps spreading the word of our cause. We have some more promotions. Remember, we want the accuracy over the reload speed so we don't burn through our ammunition too much. What's Fort Stevens got? This may be another one. Now, they all have regiments there. That's where getting our next general, which, by the way, we can do. Okay. So, next day, let's see who our next general is, and then we will make our plan before we wrap up this video. So, 680 soldiers at Fort St. Stevens. What do they have up here? Hubbardton has 680, so a bunch of 680s. And we get to add a new general. Now, Arnold and Ward, both well known. Arnold's known for being a traitor, but early in the war, he was a major boost for the Americans. He's also a big reason why the Battle of Saratoga was won. He went out against Horatio Gates's orders, went out, took command anyways, rallied the troops, got shot in the hip. If he would have died there, he'd be a great American hero for bringing in the French through that victory. Instead, he becomes a traitor. But we are giving him a chance to redeem himself in our fight here. And then, do we want to research the Navy Department yet? I don't think so. More pressing is the Continental Army. And that is a long way away. But we get 2 regular companies. Remember, we can speed this up once it gets down to 20 days. So we're 42 days away from getting our Continentals. So Hubbardton. Okay, so there is Arnold. Arnold, you're going over to Saratoga. You're going to rally the militia. You're going to be in charge of the Hudson River. What's Lovell have? 680. So we have 1,200 soldiers there. Last we saw, they have lots of troops over here. You know, I think we just leave Imes, maybe. Let's leave him. You join the garrison. Everybody else come down to Hatfield. Sure. Everybody else is moving to Hatfield. Arnold's going to... So, we will leave there. Arnold... Oh, I forgot to take you out of there. And he gets promoted right off the bat. We want speed, command radius. We're going to do command radius for those battles. He was a leader. He is going to come be in charge of our Hudson River Valley. He's going to take over these 700 soldiers. Probably Fort Rice as well. We might send another militia unit there. But we need to see how much Boston has first. So... Arnold's job is going to be to come in and clear out these places, while Washington's job is to keep an eye on Boston. And that's where we're going to end off on this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you have a strategy you think I need to use. If you'd like to hear about some maybe history, if you've got something, leave it in the comments. If you got some more information about a guy that I haven't talked about, or a battle that I'm not sure about, any information about these places, please share and enlighten us, and I'll be sure to pass that along in another video. But hope to see you back on our next episode.